there, modelling fans, and welcome to another session, another build by the RC Model Geeks. My name is Mad Grandpa Colin, by the way. Ahar.
Hobbyking has delivered. It's Focke-Wulf 190, and we're going to build it and fly it in the same day. Fingers crossed.
Excellent.
Excellent. So here we have the instructions. They're top quality instructions. They're all of 9 pages, of which 1 page is the actual build instructions, so it shouldn't take us long.
Cool.
All you need is a screwdriver and a spanner. What could be simpler?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Watch us professionally put it together.
Very professional.
Very professionally. So, what do you get in the box? Well, you get the fuselage.
That is sexy.
And beautiful and gorgeous it is too. Look at the front of that. And then you've got a nice battery hatch here with a nice little catch. Open her up.
That is a nice build, Rob.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't
It's been
it?
put together really
I'm looking
well.
forward to flying this. If we turn her over, now you can see the installs of the servos there. Some air vents at the back. Tail wheel.
Yeah.
That's a steerable tail wheel.
Uh-huh.
Now there has been some talk of this on the forum. There's an LED at the back here, but it's fake.
It's fake.
It's fake, yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's stuck in there, but actually it's not connected, so don't stress when it doesn't work.
Okay.
Oh, one fun thing we noticed very quickly there is that the outers for the push rods are not exactly secured.
Right.
So, and we'll give a demonstration of this. If I flex the rudder,
Yeah.
as you can see, it moves,
Yeah.
which is a bad thing. So we're probably going to fix that, but we might just fly it anyway and then fix it after.
Yeah.
Depends what mood we're in, really.
Okay.
Cool. So that's the fuselage. You also get the tailplane. There it is.
Yeah, it looks nice and chunky.
Nice and chunky, that is, eh? Now, there's a little problem with that. It's bent.
Right.
Don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there's actually a curve on it.
Yeah, it's got a slight dihedral there.
Slight curve. We straightened it out a little bit already. We'll have a go at getting a bit more of this curve out before we put it in. I think Colin's going to bring along his hairdryer.
Yeah. Yeah. But I can do that. Not that I've got a lot of hair left to dry.
His beard
but-
dryer.
Yes, my beard dryer.
He's going to use his beard dryer to heat this up, and we'll try and straighten that out a tad.
Okay.
We've left it in the sun for a little while, and it has actually straightened out a bit. So, well, it'd be nice just to get a tad more on it.
Yeah, it's
So that's that. You also get the most gorgeous spinner that I think we've ever seen, which is that there. And that is a nice bit of engineering. It's not your normal crap quality. It's got a threaded insert which is going to screw onto the motor shaft just to secure the spinner.
Yeah.
It's a nice little quality item, and of course you get your 3-bladed prop. Now you only get one, so no crashing on the Maiden.
Yeah.
It's typical Chinese plastic, so if you do hit the ground with it, it's going to snap.
But it does flex.
But it does. It has got.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad. Hopefully it'll, last a few flights. Yeah, she's going to look nice.
Yeah.
And the final part is the wing. There she is. Loads and loads of cables. If you're a cable freak, you're going to love this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If you've got OCD, you're going to hate it. Got a servo sequencer here. I think that's the servo sequencer. Yes, it is. That's for the separate undercarriage doors and undercarriage legs. So that sequences that up. We've got some other ones here. What number's that? That's the flaps. Number 5.
Channel 5.
And here 1 and 7. So 7 is going to be something else, and 1 is going to be something else. It's going to be the ailerons.
7's probably the wingtip lights.
Oh yes, that's the wingtip lights. You are right. That is the wingtip lights. There you go. Indeed it is, because it's just got 2 wires.
Show them the nice gearing on the back of that servo.
Oh yes. The twin head servo.
Let me see that. Swing it around towards it like that. That's better. Nice.
And then the underneath. So we've got four main servos in this. 2 for the ailerons, 2 for the split flaps, and then that other servo mechanism for the gear and the geared doors. One thing that was missing, of course, because they're never complete, there's a screw missing on the undercarriage mount there. Something just to watch out for again.
Yeah, keep an eye on that, guys.
Yeah, keep an eye on that. And those, well, that is it. That is what you get in the kit. This isn't going to take long to put together at all. We hope.
What's in the bag, Rob?
Ah yes, the bag that we forgot. Of course. It's got a Hobbyking screwdriver.
Oh, I've got hundreds of those.
This is one of the nicer ones. If you look, it's got the hardened tip.
No,
Yeah?
that's not cheap.
Yeah, that's a nice one, that. You also get a little spanner in there.
Yeah.
And a second horn for the elevator.
Yeah.
2 screws, an Allen key, and 2 bolts to hold the wing on.
Cool.
That is it.
Right.
There is no more. So if you can't put this together in 5 minutes, you're useless. Okay, the first part is we're going to put the wing on. Now, we've got that lot to fit through the fuselage.
That's a lot of wire.
And that's where it's got to go through.
Okay.
And part of this here is taken up by this big moulding and the undercarriage servo. So we haven't got much room at all.
No, it's going to be tight.
It's going to be tight. So I'm going to have a go at it by myself first of all.
Okay.
And see if I can get it in.
He said yeah, just to the bishop.
I think what I'll do as well is I'll open up the flap. Like that. Now, just looking at this, I'm actually thinking that it might be better just to unclip the flap for the moment,
Okay.
so it doesn't get in the way. Now, we should be able to do that without breaking anything.
Cool.
There we go. So the flap is removable.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So back to trying to get this in. Oh. I'm going to drop that lot down through that hole. It looks like it's going all the way in. Line them up at the back. Oh, it's going to be a bit tight there. Let's have a look.
I think you might have a cable caught, actually. Rob?
Nope.
No, you're all right.
No, we're all right.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
She's just
Well,
a tight squeeze. If we flip that over, there,
Everything's
are all their
through.
cables.
first time. Well, there you go, guys.
It can be done. We tried for 20 minutes before to do it, the 2 of us, and we couldn't.
Right. Okay. Shall I get the screws?
So you get the screws,
Okay.
Captain Colin.
Okay, I get the screws.
There's a little bag of screws.
There's your bag of screws. Would you pass me the screwdriver?
Yes.
Right, now another top tip, of course, RC Model Geeks top tip.
Okay.
If you've got to screw or fix the horizontal tail onto your plane, do it after you put the wing on. Because it's much easier to line up the tail plane with the wing in there, rather than trying to adjust the wing to the tail plane.
Right.
As you can see, the screwdriver's slightly small for the job in hand. Oh well. Works in that one, all right. Yeah. Must have come out of a different factory, this screw. There you go. Right.
Cool.
So that is on. Oh, that's a massive gap, isn't it, boys and girls? Oh, Uncle Colin was right.
Oh, you got trapped wire.
Got a trap wire.
I bet it's just one.
It is. We've got one trapped wire.
Okay.
So we'll give up on that and undo it again. I think it's the lighting one.
Right.
Let's have a look. Which side was it? That side. No, there you go. There it is. Don't know if you can see it down there. Don't know if you'll get into that or not.
Yeah, might be able to see that on the film.
One trapped wire. So. Hey, that's better, huh? Let's just check the sides, nothing trapped there.
Cushy.
Okay, now that looks pretty good. The join lines aren't too bad there.
Yeah, looks good from here.
And there are all their wires.
All accounted for.
All accounted for, hopefully.
Yeah, it looks like
You've got the one that was trapped before, it's probably that one, wasn't it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that,
So,
that looks okay.
As you see, it's a tight squeeze because we've got to get a receiver in there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure we'll do it. Right, so the next thing is we've got to put, I'm so in love with the look of this, we've got to put on the horizontal tail.
Okay.
Which is over here. Now, this horizontal tail basically slides in through one side, and they quite handily leave off one of the horns,
Okay.
so that you can slide it through. Now, from what we worked out, you just push it in, and that's it.
Yeah.
But we'll read the instructions in a sec just to confirm that.
Okay.
But we don't like that idea, because there it is.
It's on.
It's on. It was that easy. Now, let's look at the very detailed instructions. Assembly the horizontal wings. This has been checked for Chinglish. Take of the horizontal wing and accessory bag and screwdriver from the box. Please insert the horizontal wings to the slot of the fuselages. Hang on, we've only got one.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Then assemble the servo arm and connect the controlling steel wire. As you can see, there is nothing in the instructions about gluing that horizontal tail.
Right.
So they're expecting that to just stay in there
As it is.
as it is. What do we think, viewers?
Well, guys, I think you want to get your glue out.
I think you might need to glue that in.
Yeah.
That is not an interference fit. Let's have a quick look down at it and see if it lines up with a wing.
That's good for you. I'll tell you what, Rob, that's pretty well spot on.
Is that pretty damn close?
That is pretty good.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I think, because we're wanting to finish this today and fly it, before we lose our 1 day of summer,
Right.
we're going to super glue that.
Okay, cool.
So, I will grab the super glue,
Yeah.
we'll run it in there, and move on to the next thing.
Right, guys, we'll be back.
We're going to use super glue because we want to get it done. Now this stuff is awesome. We've tried lots of super glues, and if you're in the UK, if you can get hold of Everbuild Stick 2 industrial grade super glue, GP, this stuff is the dog's bollocks.
Right.
It will just glue anything, and it just doesn't take long to go off.
And it won't interfere with the...
Of the foam.
Yeah.
It doesn't interfere with the foam. Well, EPO it doesn't anyway.
Right.
Some foams think it will, but it's low odour.
Right. Cool.
So yeah, it doesn't screw your eyes up too much either. But it is really sticky stuff. So what we're going to do is we're just going to run a dob
Yeah.
on there and on the front.
Just hold that way, put the lid back on.
He's
He's going for it.
it. And we're going to slide this baby in. Line her up. And Bob's your uncle. And that is spot bollock.
Cushy.
Cushed. And for anybody that doesn't believe me,
That's got it already. Yeah.
that is good stuff.
Excellent.
What we'll do is we'll just run a little tad of it down the other side that we couldn't get to.
Okay.
So put it that way. Just let that wick in.
Yeah.
Don't need too much.
Okay.
And I'll do the back side as well. If you lean it away slightly, then it won't run down into your fuselage. And that is the tail plane on.
Excellent.
Now the next thing we've got to do is put in this horn, and we will do that right now. Speaking of the horn, this plane's giving me it.
I can relate to that.
Oh, what do we do with the bits? Oh, there they are.
On the bench.
Bench. Top quality screwdriver.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what? You should have like a, you know, like on German planes where they have, you know, how many planes they shot down.
Right.
And they have like pictures of planes and stuff like that on their tails,
Yeah.
or on their engines. I think we should have pictures of Hobbyking screwdrivers
Yeah.
because we'd have hundreds of them. We'd be Hobbyking screwdriver aces.
Excellent.
Excellent. Right, so we're going to put this on, this horn. Just clean off any flashing that's on it again. There's nothing major, but just make sure that it's flat underneath. Make sure that edge is clean. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to screw it in. It's already got the plastic plate on the top side there.
Right. Okay.
But just for added safety, I'm going to super glue it as well,
yeah.
because it's not coming off again. So I'm just going to put a little dob the super glue.
Cool.
And then we'll line her up in there, push her down. Look at that.
Excellent.
Oh, cut.
Yeah.
And we'll push that down, and if we weren't too keen, right, and we'll screw it in. Now we've got an Allen key in the pack, and we haven't quite worked out what that's for yet. Just fits perfect.
Right, I've got the
You've got your finger underneath.
yeah.
I'm going to screw it from the top.
Okay.
That's going in beautiful, that is.
Yeah, I can feel it coming through now.
Oh, hang on. Ah, there's a little trick. They have actually. You ever had the feeling we've made this mistake before with screws? There's two different lengths of screws they've supplied.
Oh yeah, we had that on the Super G.
Yeah, you see, yeah,
Because that's the thickest part of the wing, I suppose.
it is. Yeah, they've actually supplied a thicker, a longer and a shorter screw. That's how good the design of this is actually. Somebody was actually thinking when they put this together. Make sure you put a short screw at the back.
Yeah.
I should have realised that when Colin said, "Oh, I can feel that coming through." But I thought it was all about something else.
That's right, Bob.
Okie dokie, so that's that on there. It's got a bit of super glue behind it, just for extra security.
Yeah.
It's got the screws in there. What we'll also do is just put a dab of super glue on that other horn, just for extra security.
Okay.
And we'll just put it through the holes there.
Cool.
And then wipe it off.
Yeah.
And there she goes.
Excellent.
She is done. Now,
I was just looking at this back jockey wheel,
yes.
and that doesn't seem to be a.
Oh, that's good. Have you seen what they've got there? They've got a C-clip or an E-clip, whichever one you want to call it.
Oh yeah, I thought it was one of those. Sorry, yeah,
No,
it's in shot now.
yeah, that's actually a C-clip.
Oh right, yeah, so it is. I can see it now. You turned
And
it
you can
round,
actually see there is a groove machined into, if you get it right there, that shaft.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
This is a quality kit. You know, for £92, this is quality. It pisses all over Dynam, I have to say.
Right.
Okay, right, we're going to put the prop on to this beautiful front end.
And it is very beautiful.
There's a hex moulded in here. There's a hex on there. And you've got to line up the propeller blades with this solid section on the fan.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll slide her on there like that.
Beautiful.
Now, beautiful, look at that, it's just windmilling round. Now, they supply in the kit a nut, a washer and a split washer.
Right.
Which is another little quality tweak that they're doing with this this model. Bolting that on. And they also supply a spanner with the kit to do this nut up with.
Excellent.
Which is nice of them. I say that's pretty close.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not going to do it up too tight. Obviously, it only wants to be done up tight enough and not come undone.
That's right.
Really. There we go. Now, here we have the spinner. Beautiful, gorgeous spinner. And you can see how the lip of that slots into this fan housing.
Yeah.
And then to secure it on, you've just got the screw at the front. Hopefully when this pulls up, it'll take out any irregularities of the fan. And there
That looks bloody
she
good,
is.
mate. Yeah, beautiful. Tell you
That
one.
is beautiful, that. A little bit of run out on that, but nothing major.
Hmm.
Shouldn't vibrate too much. It's only a 750 kV motor. Okay, so the next thing is we're going to try and get the radio working,
Yeah.
aren't we? Okay, we've put the radio in, receivers in there. We've got a battery in there now. It's a real nightmare to get all those cables in. It's quite a tight squeeze, especially if you've got a big receiver as well. We've got a foam wedge underneath the receiver that's sort of holding the wires out the way of the retractable undercarriage servo. And so now, with the battery in there, we're going to check the CG. Now the CG is roughly, on this mould line, 75mm back from the leading edge, which is roughly equates to that moulding mark in there. So we'll close down the hatch and lock it off. And to balance this one, you flip it upside down and balance it upside down because it's a low winger. So find the marks, put your finger on it and balance it, and there you go. It's just slightly sitting nose down, which is
what you
perfect.
want.
And
That's
that's with a 3-cell 2200 battery.
Okay, cool.
Okie dokie. And we've got all the radio working and everything going in the right direction. So we've got our ailerons here and our elevator and the rudder and the steerable tail wheel underneath there. Cool. And we've got the flaps. I've set 2-stage flaps on this. If I just engage them, there's the first stage and there's the second stage of flap.
Nice.
And we've also got the retractable undercarriage with its sequencing doors. And I think we'll flip it upside down so we can see that.
Nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And then we've got the motor.
Sounds sweet.
Beautiful. And she's ready for her maiden. That
Excellent.
hopefully later tonight we'll be doing.
Cool. Okay, you're on.
Aussie model Geeks, crashing on a beach.
Yeah.
Wait for this geezer to get out of the way.
You'd never hit it.
Oh, am I going to do it with flaps? Which one's the flaps on? Flaps are on 5, aren't they?
Yeah.
Might do it with a bit of flap.
Where's the flap? That again?
Underneath.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the split flaps underneath.
Oh. Is it the beans, Robbo?
Suddenly the wind picks up.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Whoa.
She's away.
Beauty.
You're climbing a bit as well, aren't it? Bit turby up there.
It is, because it's from coming over the houses, isn't it?
So you got your wheels down?
Whoa, watch out for that stall. Watch out for that stall. Wheels down.
Yeah, I'll leave them down for a moment. nasty, isn't it? It's gnarly shit now. I'm going to land it.
Well, you're definitely going to get it down.
Gears are up.
Yes, gear up. Oh,
at
oh,
that.
oh, will it come down again? That's the only
Time, though, with that little... Probably.
Oh,
I haven't touched the trim yet. I think it's a little bit tail heavy. It's looking a bit flat, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's flying a little bit tail heavy.
Yeah. Get the gear down. See
tell you
what
what.
happens to the.
It's very quiet.
See what happens to the thing if you put the gear down.
Very quiet, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't hear it.
The gear drag it over itself.
No, not majorly. Had it sequenced as well. We try and catch it with the wheels up.
No. Land it.
I think I'm going to land it over this side.
Yes, that's a very good plan. That way you're only using the thing.
It's quiet, though, isn't it? That's just over half the road. Now one side's sticking down, I think. Yeah, left-hand side. That slowed it down, didn't it? Now let's try full flat.
Lost it. There it is.
Coming for the first controlled crash.
Yeah.
Can't be too wrong. It's got to be just one tonight. Ready to go now.
Keep down.
Right, I've got a scarf up, I've got my dinner on.